Hello world, this is the ancient one, vlogging from a cell phone. Go sideways like that, that way you can see everything. Well, today I'm going to talk about Kuntazingpo's prayer. What is Kuntazingpo's prayer? Well, let's just say Kuntazingpo's prayer is beyond cognition, incomprehensible. You may ask yourself, what does that mean? Now you're hearing me and I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to you from the sense world. You may be like, what is this man talking about? Well, your senses is, of course, your five senses. And we live in a world that's subject to essence. And when I say essence, I mean sense. Without sense, there's no birth. And without sense, there's no death. What I mean is, if there's no touch, taste, hearing, and smelling, then there's nothing. I mean, there's nothing as far as what can be cognizant in the world of existence that we live in. So let's get back into Kuntazingpo's prayer. And I have Kuntazingpo's prayer here. And I'm actually going to sit down in this corner right here. And I'm actually going to read it. Oh. And actually, Kuntazingpo prayer is so intense that we're going to start off with just reading the first paragraph. And you might say, I got this, I work at the hospital, so I got this on my face. But the first paragraph we're going to talk about in Kuntazingpo prayer is whole. Whole. Not what you think about, but we'll talk about that in detail. Whole everything. Appearance and existence. Samsara and nirvana has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness and unawareness. But the first thing we're going to look at is whole. Now, whole to us could mean a female that sleeps with a lot of people. That's like dumb anyway. Because when a person, usually, I know it sounds weird, but I'm getting on a tangent. But I gotta speak of this anyway. When we talk about a woman that sleeps with a lot of people, actually, when you look at that, and you look at it from a technical standpoint, those women are attractive. The women that master the art of seduction, people look at you, and they may think you're crazy, but they make great wives. A woman that doesn't know how to seduce, and she marries you, she's not going to know how to take care of your physical needs. Matter of fact, a woman that knows seduction knows the sense world, and she became a master at it. And that's why she seduces her husband, is because she seduces those five senses. She's actually a genius. And you may be like, wow, but she's a super genius. But in our world, we're so foolish that we look at them, hey, that's a prostitute. No, that's someone that mastered the sense world. And that's what makes, actually, they're spiritual. So it's something else significant like that. But when you look at things from the perspective of that, we get on a tangent. But it's a good tangent to discuss. And therefore you shouldn't judge people regardless. And if you do, then actually you're not spiritual if you do. That's just it. I don't really have much to say. I'm not bringing judgment on anyone, but to be spiritual is to be free. It's to be free from borders, to be free from discriminations. Now, whole everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions. It magically displays as awareness and unawareness. So everything, and this everything compares, now everything has actually four characteristics: appearance, existence, samsara, and nirvana. And they all stand on one single ground. What is that single ground? Now we're looking at one paragraph only. And I'm trying to do this all in 10 minutes. And actually, there's going to be multiple videos about this. But this can only be done in 10 minutes. I'm actually sitting on a curb, so I'm making sure I don't get hit by a car. And if I do, it doesn't mean that this is the end of my existence. My existence is infinite. And it's beyond corporality, just like yours is. Your existence is beyond the sense world. And if the world could be solid on that, and if the world could somehow rest on that, the whole world would be free. But let's get back to what we're talking about. Now, appearance means a few things. But first, let's look at everything. Appearance, existence, samsara, and nirvana. It's on a single ground. And if you go back to that chapter, it says, whole everything. And whole means like, whoa! Everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths, and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness and unawareness. To be aware of something means I'm aware that the guy behind me is holding a knife and he's going to cut me. I'm unaware. Now, if I'm unaware, well, God help me. So awareness and unawareness. So awareness and unawareness could be looked at as ignorance and those who are not ignorant. So ignorant, you know, if you don't know, you're ignorant. Then if you know, you're not ignorant. So we look at that. And so we go back to this first paragraph, whole everything. Now whole, remember whole, H-O also means head, and O means office. And whole, like, ho! Like if a guy about to run you over, you're walking behind a car, you yell, ho! That means wait up, wait up. And what that means is used to attract attention. It also denotes destination. Like if a person's in Europe, ho, you know. It also creates surprise and delight. So ho can denote destination, and it also can cause surprise and delight. So back to that. Whole everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana. And this is just one chapter. And I'm trying to finish this in 10 minutes. And we already got 8 minutes already. To be exact, 7 minutes and 40-something seconds. An appearance is the way something looks. And the impression is semblance, and the impression is also a facade. And then you have veneer, which is the same as a guise, which is somebody faking you out. And we also have appearance is the act of becoming visible. Now that's something intense, the act of becoming visible. Now everything that we see, and let's say the act of becoming cognizant in the spiritual world. Some of the stuff gets really deep. And you may be like, man, is that dude smoking something? No. This is enlightenment. And enlightenment creates something that's incomprehensible. But it delights the senses. And it makes you feel ecstatic. Now this is just the first paragraph. And I like to go back, because I'm going back to that existence, samsara, and nirvana. Now remember, samsara is, a lot of times the five senses is also, in a lot of ancient writings, is referred to as the five poisons. Those five poisons create samsara. And samsara itself is a circle of life that keeps going on and on and on. And actually, only the enlightenment can break that circle. Nirvana. But boy, some of the stuff is just so deep. You know, we're 9 minutes and 24 seconds. I like to get into some deep stuff. But that's why a woman of the dark, or a woman who considers herself to be, or people who can call her hoe, actually she's very intelligent. Because remember that feeling that you get, that climatic feeling that you get, a lot of people call it, you know, I'm not going to get into too many deep details because I'm on YouTube. But it's that feeling when the senses are being mastered. It's the same sense that you get when you hear good music or when you taste good food. You say to yourself, oh, this chicken is good. Oh, this is delicious. Oh, that person's beautiful. It's the same thing. You guys were onto something good, but let me finish this one paragraph. Whole everything, appearance and existence, and samsara and nirvana has a single ground, yet two paths, two fruitions, and magic displays as awareness and unawareness. Magic, folks. Awareness and unawareness. This is some deep stuff. This is the ancient one. Thanks for coming to my vlog. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and have a fantastic day.